Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns shoots down controversial WWE Raw idea, as long as it makes sense. WWE Raw is set to begin its Netflix era on January 6. It's believed there could be more non-PG programming as Netflix won't censor content as other networks have. Several big names, including Roman Reigns, are booked for the Raw Netflix premiere. The Bloodline boss has just offered a unique insight into potential creative plans for himself and the Red brand. The original tribal chief recently made headlines for his no to the **B's and no to the Stir Club's remark when asked about WWE potentially doing grittier content when Raw makes the jump to Netflix. The father of five said that type of stuff has never crossed his mind, and while he's open to suggestions, he never sits and wonders how he can drop an F-bomb or hold a cigar to look cooler. Reigns then acknowledged getting a crazy pop for saying yeet and how people hang on to his every word, so he doesn't see the point or the need to get edgier, but he can make it happen if needed. Roman is open to Attitude Era style content in the current era of World Wrestling entertainment. While speaking to SI Media with Jimmy Traina, it was acknowledged that many people expect WWE to get a longer leash of broadcasting freedom from Netflix, similar to how things were in the Attitude Era. Reigns jokingly said the company plans to raunch things up, but then he got serious about being open to edgier content if the circumstances are right. "We're gonna raunch it up. I think as long as it's logical, as long as it makes sense, as long as it's not insulting, and there's no crazy gap of like, well, how do we get there? Like if there's no continuity there and all of a sudden, and the transition's way too fast, then I don't think it works. But some people may be in a situation, or there may be a segment that calls for it, and it might work," Roman Reigns said. H/T to WrestleZone. The head of the table is coming off a big War Games win at WWE Survivor Series on Saturday. Reigns led CM Punk, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn to a win over Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Bronson Reed. It remains to be seen what is next for the Bloodline Civil War. World Wrestling Entertainment and Netflix will officially kick off the new era of Raw on January 6. The streaming giant's premiere will air live from the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, K. WWE has announced several big names from Raw and SmackDown for the first Red Brand show of 2025. John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Gunther, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair are all advertised. It was also announced that other superstars and surprise guests would be at Raw that night. Triple H recently announced that rapper Travis Scott will be at Raw in Los Angeles and will provide a new theme song for WWE's flagship show. In the world of professional wrestling, creative freedom and strong storytelling are vital to captivating the audience. WWE's top superstar Roman Reigns knows this better than anyone. As the reigning tribal chief, Reigns has built his dominance on well-crafted narratives that elevate not only himself, but those around him. Recently, rumors swirled about a controversial idea pitched for Monday Night Raw, involving Reigns that was ultimately dismissed. The reason? Roman himself, ever the perfectionist, allegedly vetoed the concept, stating, "As long as it makes sense, he would support new creative directions." This revelation has sent shockwaves through the WWE universe, sparking debates among fans, wrestlers, and insiders about the fine line between bold storytelling and potentially disastrous creative missteps. Reports indicate that the controversial pitch revolved around Reigns making a surprise appearance on Raw to confront Seth Rollins, the reigning World Heavyweight Champion. While the idea of Reigns and Rollins rekindling their storied rivalry seems enticing on paper, the proposed scenario was deemed far too convoluted. The creative team reportedly wanted to involve multiple factions, including the Judgment Day and the remnants of the Bloodline, in a chaotic segment designed to set up a Survivor Series match. The concept relied heavily on breaking character alignments and introducing alliances that felt rushed and inconsistent. For instance, Reigns was pitched to form a brief partnership with Finn Balor to take on Rollins and Cody Rhodes. While this might have provided a temporary spectacle, Reigns reportedly felt that such a move would undermine the long-term integrity of his character and the Bloodline saga. Roman Reigns' dominance as WWE's top star isn't just about his in-ring prowess or his commanding presence. It's about his understanding of storytelling. Since adopting the tribal chief persona, Reigns has taken an active role in shaping his character and the broader Bloodline narrative. His approach focuses on logic, consistency, and emotional resonance, all of which have made his storylines some of the most compelling in WWE history. In addressing the controversial Raw pitch, Reigns reportedly emphasized the importance of creative ideas aligning with established character arcs. As long as it makes sense, he said, "I'm open to trying new things, but it has to respect the story we're telling. Otherwise, it's just noise." This statement reflects Reigns' commitment to elevating WWE's storytelling, even if it means turning down potentially lucrative but ill-conceived opportunities. G proposed Raw segment would have required Reigns to align with Finn Balor, a member of the Judgment Day. While both factions share a certain ruthlessness, their motivations and leadership styles are vastly different. Such an alliance would feel forced, diluting the credibility of both groups. By involving the Judgment Day, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and the Bloodline in a single segment, the creative team risked overwhelming the audience. Each of these groups has its own intricate storylines, and cramming them into one angle could result in a muddled narrative. The pitch was designed to build toward a traditional Survivor Series match. However, the rushed setup lacked the organic build that fans expect from such high-stakes encounters. Reigns reportedly felt that the match deserved a more compelling and believable lead-up. Roman Reigns' decision to shoot down the idea highlights a broader issue in WWE, balancing creativity with logical storytelling. In an era where fans demand more cohesive narratives, Reigns' approach serves as a blueprint for long-term success. By rejecting the controversial Raw pitch, Reigns not only protected his character but also reinforced the importance of respecting the audience's intelligence. Fans have grown to expect a certain standard from Reigns, and his willingness to push back against poorly conceived ideas ensures that his storylines remain impactful. The WWE Universe has been buzzing with reactions to the news. While some fans praised Reigns for standing his ground, others expressed frustration that the pitch wasn't given a chance to play out. On social media platforms like X, formerly Twitter, fans debated the merits of the decision. Roman Reigns is right. His character is too important to be thrown into random alliances. Long-term storytelling matters. As much as I respect Roman, I think this could have been interesting. Sometimes you have to take risks. Glad Reigns said no. WWE needs to stop throwing everything at the wall and focus on quality over quantity. The split reactions highlight the delicate balance WWE must maintain between creativity and coherence. Roman Reigns has often spoken about his vision for his character and the larger Bloodline storyline. In interviews, he's emphasized the importance of leaving a lasting legacy. "I want fans to look back and say, that was the best story WWE ever told," Reigns said in a recent podcast appearance. This dedication to excellence explains why Reigns is so selective about the angles he participates in. Whether it's a championship defense, a promo segment, or a major event like WrestleMania, Reigns approaches every opportunity with the mindset of enhancing the narrative. The fallout from this controversial Raw pitch serves as a valuable lesson for WWE's creative team. As the company navigates an era of heightened fan expectations, it must prioritize storytelling that aligns with characters' motivations and histories. Superstars like Roman Reigns have a deep understanding of their characters. By collaborating with them, WWE can ensure that storylines remain authentic and compelling. Fans are more likely to invest in rivalries that develop naturally. Forcing alliances or conflicts without proper build-up risks alienating the audience. The success of the Bloodline saga demonstrates the power of long-term storytelling. WWE should continue to prioritize arcs that unfold over months or even years. With Survivor Series on the horizon and WrestleMania season looming, Roman Reigns remains the centerpiece of WWE's programming. While the controversial Raw pitch didn't come to fruition, it's clear that Reigns' influence will continue to shape the company's biggest storylines. Potential future angles include a renewed rivalry with Seth Rollins, a clash with Cody Rhodes to settle unfinished business, or even a dream match against The Rock. Whatever comes next, fans can rest assured that Reigns will ensure it makes sense.